In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on December 14, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Dallas Mavericks. In a highly anticipated showdown between 2 juggernauts of the Western Conference, the Minnesota Timberwolves, currently sharing the NBA's best record with the Boston Celtics, are set to embark on a significant road trip to Dallas, where they will lock horns with the Mavericks. This marquee matchup promises to showcase the prowess of 2 teams vying for supremacy in the intensely competitive Western Conference. The Timberwolves, boasting a stellar 17-5 record for the season, arrive in Dallas with an air of confidence, underscored by their status as the league's defensive juggernaut. Minnesota's journey to this point has been nothing short of remarkable, having won 9 of their last 11 games. However, their impressive 6-game winning streak was abruptly halted by the Pelicans in a 121-107 road loss. Despite the setback, notable performances from key players such as Karl Anthony Towns, Mike Conley, and Naz Reid, who each scored 17 points, showcased the team's offensive firepower. Shake Milton and Jaden McDaniels contributed 12 points apiece, but their collective efforts were not enough to stave off the Pelicans' decisive fourth-quarter surge. Nevertheless, the Timberwolves maintained their perch atop the Western Conference, boasting a 2-game lead over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Concurrently, the Dallas Mavericks find themselves riding a wave of momentum, having secured a 4-game winning streak. Their latest triumph, a thrilling 127-125 home win against the Lakers, highlighted the offensive prowess of MVP candidate Luka Doncic, who poured in 33 points and dished out 17 assists. Dante Exum and Tim Hardaway Jr. added significant firepower, contributing 26 and 32 points, respectively. The Mavericks, currently occupying the 3rd spot in the Western Conference with a 15-8 record, find themselves in a heated battle for positioning with the Denver Nuggets. As the teams prepare for this pivotal clash, both face uncertainties on the injury front. The Timberwolves could potentially be shorthanded, with key players like Anthony Edwards, Jordan McLaughlin, and Jaden McDaniels listed as questionable. Meanwhile, the Mavericks are navigating the absence of Kyrie Irving and assessing the availability of Derrick Jones Jr. and Seth Curry, both listed as questionable. With Anthony Edwards expected to return, the Timberwolves look to rejuvenate their offensive efficiency, particularly given their 20th rank in pace. Armed with one of the NBA's top 3-point defenses and an ability to dominate the boards, Minnesota aims to exploit Dallas's vulnerabilities, especially with the likely absence of Max Kleber. Additionally, the Mavericks face the challenge of playing their 3rd game in 4 days, potentially impacting their performance. As the Timberwolves seek redemption after the setback against the Pelicans, the Mavericks, sans Kyrie Irving and facing a fatigued Luka Doncic, present an opportune bounce-back scenario for Minnesota. The prospect of a defensive showcase looms large, with the Timberwolves emerging as our full-game side pick to cover the spread as underdogs. The Minnesota Timberwolves are averaging 113 points on 47.9% shooting and allowing 106 points on 43% shooting. Anthony Edwards is averaging 24 points and 5.6 rebounds, while Karl Anthony Towns is averaging 22 points and 3 assists. Rudy Gobert is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Naz Reid is grabbing 4.5 rebounds. The Minnesota Timberwolves are shooting 36.7% from beyond the arc and 79.4% from the free throw line. The Minnesota Timberwolves are allowing 33.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 46 rebounds per game. The Dallas Mavericks are averaging 120 points on 47.3% shooting and allowing 117 points on 48.1% shooting. Luka Doncic is averaging 32 points and 8.9 assists, while Kyrie Irving is averaging 23 points and 3.9 rebounds. Tim Hardaway Jr. is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Grant Williams is grabbing 3.7 rebounds. The Dallas Mavericks are shooting 37.9% from beyond the arc and 75% from the free throw line. The Dallas Mavericks are allowing 37.1% shooting from deep and are grabbing 42.3 rebounds per game. Despite the Mavericks' recent offensive surge, they are set to encounter the formidable defensive prowess of Minnesota. The return of Anthony Edwards adds a layer of defensive solidity for the Timberwolves. Considering historical trends indicating low-scoring affairs between these two teams and Dallas's proficiency in limiting turnovers, the projected total is poised to go under. Thus, our full-game total pick leans towards the under, anticipating a defensive battle between these two Western Conference powerhouses. Brooklyn Nets versus Denver Nuggets. In a highly anticipated interconference clash unfolding on the parquet floor, two ambitious teams, each with their sights set on ascending the rungs of their respective playoff ladders, are poised to engage in battle in the Mile High City. The Brooklyn Nets, fresh off a challenging road encounter with the Suns on Wednesday night, are gearing up for a Thursday night showdown against the formidable Denver Nuggets. Their most recent foray away from home saw the Nets succumb to a 131-118 defeat at the hands of the Sacramento Kings, a game in which they failed to cover the line as 4.5-point underdogs. Meanwhile, the Nuggets, in the second game of a back-to-back set on Tuesday night, secured an impressive 114-106 victory over the Chicago Bulls, covering the line as 6.5-point favorites. As the teams prepare to renew their rivalry, the Nuggets maintain a historical edge with a 53-45 advantage in the all-time regular season series, including a notable 108-102 road triumph in their most recent meeting on March 19, 2023. The Brooklyn Nets, riding a wave of outstanding form, have emerged victorious in 7 of their last 9 games. Their mettle was evident in a hard-fought 116-112 road win against the Suns just the previous night. Leading the charge for the Nets, Cam Thomas notched an impressive 24 points, supported by Mikal Bridges' 21 points, Spencer Dinwiddie's 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, and Cam Johnson's contribution of 15 points. Despite facing a substantial deficit and squandering an early 15-point lead, the Nets showcased resilience by hitting crucial three-pointers in the fourth quarter to secure the gritty win. On the other side of the court, the Denver Nuggets have demonstrated commendable form, securing victories in 6 of their last 9 outings. Eager to extend their winning streak to 3, they triumphed over the Bulls in a hard-fought 114-106 road win. The Nuggets' offensive prowess was evident as Reggie Jackson led the charge with an impressive 25 points and 6 assists, complemented by Michael Porter Jr.'s 17 points and Julian Strawther's 16 points off the bench. The team exhibited efficiency, shooting 47% from the field and 14 of 30 from beyond the arc. In terms of player availability, the Nets continue to grapple with the absence of Dennis Smith Jr. and Lonnie Walker, while the Nuggets are missing the services of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. As the Nuggets gradually regain their health and enjoy a well-deserved rest advantage, they undeniably emerge as the stronger team in this matchup. The Brooklyn Nets, faced with the challenges of a back-to-back scenario and the altitude in Denver, must summon an extraordinary effort to overcome a Nuggets team that has notched an impressive 9 victories in their first 10 home games. Despite the Nets entering this matchup with significant momentum, the daunting spread seemingly favors the Nuggets at home. However, considering the Nets' remarkable 16-5-1 against the spread record this season, the prospect of a closely contested game cannot be dismissed. Consequently, our full game side pick leans towards the Brooklyn Nets covering the spread as underdogs, banking on their ability to defy expectations. The Brooklyn Nets are averaging 117 points on 47.3% shooting and allowing 114 points on 45.3% shooting. Cam Thomas is averaging 24 points and 3.2 rebounds, while Mikal Bridges is averaging 23.1 points and 6 rebounds. Spencer Dinwiddie is the third double-digit scorer, and Cameron Johnson is dishing 2.7 assists. The Brooklyn Nets are shooting 38.9% from beyond the arc and 77.8% from the free throw line. The Brooklyn Nets are allowing 36.2% shooting from deep and are grabbing 47.5 rebounds per game. The Denver Nuggets are averaging 114 points on 48.9% shooting and allowing 111 points on 46.3% shooting. Nikola Jokic is averaging 27 points and 12.6 rebounds, while Jamal Murray is averaging 18.5 points and 3.5 rebounds. Michael Porter Jr. is the third double-digit scorer, and Reggie Jackson is grabbing 2.3 rebounds. The Denver Nuggets are shooting 37% from beyond the arc and 71.3% from the free throw line. The The Denver Nuggets are allowing 36.2% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.4 rebounds per game. Shifting the focus to the dynamics of the game, the Nets have showcased a propensity for higher scoring affairs, with a 12-10 record favoring the over in their 22 games this season. Their average tempo, ranking 21st in the league with an average of 98.4 possessions per night, suggests a moderate pace. Conversely, the Nuggets have leaned towards the under in 14 of their 25 games, reflecting a deliberate and slower pace at 97.3 possessions per night, placing them 26th in the league. With both teams gearing up for their third game in 4 nights, the toll on their legs might result in a slower-paced and low-scoring contest. Considering these factors, our full game total pick leans towards under the projected total, anticipating a game marked by strategic play and meticulous execution rather than a frenetic scoring pace. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.